In case you're wondering or not sure pa about our time slots, the Like Rock Favorite of the Week airs on Saturdays on W Rock Online, W Rock Bacolod, and W Rock Davao from 12 noon to 2 p.m. with a replay on Sundays, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Or you can listen to the replays we've posted so far on our Hayag site, www.wrock.fm or www.hayag.com/wrock. Thank you.
Hi, Gandang Cherry and Guaping na Kuya Dylan. It's me again, Sanford Fernandez of Davao City. Remember, I just want to share my story sa program niyo. I've been longing to do this before, pero ngayon lang talaga ako nagkalakas loob na i-share ito. Nahihirapan pa rin po ako. It started when I was second year, kung saan I got the chance to meet this guy named Ryan. Honestly, guwapo talaga siya. I love his eyes, lalo na kung sinasabayan pa to ng napakatamis niyang mga ngiti. Nagkataon din, we were classmates pala, at din lang yon, we're seatmates din. We became friends, at habang tumatagal, let's just say we became somehow close friends na rin. At first, I was really trying my best na makontrol ko yung feelings ko sa kanya. Pero di ko talaga mapigilan eh. Ang bait niya kasi sa akin. He respects me. At isa pa kung bakit I can't help myself from falling in love with him is that kahit tinutokso na kami ng mga classmates namin dahil nga sa he's a straight guy and I'm just simply gay lang naman na nagpapakatanga. Sinabi niya sa akin one time na magkausap kami, hayaan mo na lang sila. Tayo na lang ang nagkakaalam kung ano talaga, di ba? We're good friends lang naman, di ba? Ouch! Ang sakit! Ang mas masakit pa doon, since nga we're close friends, I know a lot of things about him, lalo na kung sino mga girls sa room namin ang gusto niyang ligawan. Nagkataon pa ang pinaka-closest girl pa na friend sa room namin ang gusto niyang ligawan, whose name is Joan. Oh my G. Don't you know what happened, guys? Ako ang naging tulay niya. To make the story short, I feel so sorry for him kahit na busted siya. Dapat ba akong maging happy? Dumating na rin sa point kung saan I realized na di ko kayang parati na lang ako nasasaktan sa mga bagay-bagay. So I decided na humanap ng way na iwas-iwasan siya. Yun nga, ang nangyari dahil sa iniwasan ko siya, umiwas na rin siya sa akin. Though there are times na every time nakakasalubong yung mga mata namin, kasi nga we're in the same classroom, nakikita ko sa mga mata niya na gusto niyang magtanong kung bakit iwas-iwasan to the max na ang drama ko sa kanya.
Iwas-iwasan to the
No,
max.
di rin naman ako nagkulang ng pagpapa-feel sa kanya na mahal ko siya eh, di ba? In fact, dahil nga sa mga kaswitan ko sa kanya, kaya kami tinutukso.
Bakit rin kasi siya nagpapakita sa akin ng mga actions na mas magpapa-inlove sa akin eh. Gaya ng every time I'm with him, feeling ko napakaganda ko dahil sa mga bisig niya na laging nakaakbay sa akin. Every time na napapansin niyang I'm not in the mood or I'm not in a good mood, gumagawa siya ng way para bumalik ang dati kong sigla. Tuwing pinipisil ko naman ang cute niyang mukha, ngumingiti lang siya pabalik sa akin sabay sabing, kawa? Sabay tawanan kami at minsan gumaganti pa siya ng pakiliti sa akin. Hehehe. Di lang yun, marami pang iba. I can imagine. Until graduation na lang, di pa rin kami nagpapansinan hanggang sa di na talaga kami nagkita. After 5 years, we meet each other somewhere sa Friendster. Nag-message siya sa akin ng hi. Sabi ko naman, hello. After that, naging palagian na texting namin sa cellphone, kwentuhan, tungkol sa mga buhay namin. Pero simula pa noon hanggang ngayon, mahal ko na talaga siya. Wala talaga akong ibang minahal at gustong mahalin, kundi siya lang. Naikwento niya rin sa akin na may GF siya, di pa rin siya nagbabago kasi chick boy pa rin siya. Kaya there are times na tuwing napapaisip ako, di ko napapansin nagluluha na pala ako. Di niya lang alam tungkol sa kanya lahat ng diary na nagagawa ko noon pa. Nakasulat dun kung gaano ko siya kamahal. Hay nako, tulong po. What if kaya sabihin ko sa kanya na mahal ko siya? And whatever the outcome is, let's just say, masaktan man ako, alam ko na kung saan ako lulugar, di ba? If ever din pagpalain ako ng Diyosa ng mga kabaklaan, mabigyan ako ng chance na mahalin siya at mahalin niya, di mas okay, di ba? But I got a feeling na alam niyang mahal ko siya. Napakamanhid naman niya para di ma-feel yun. Ano sa tingin niyo, guys? Sorry talaga, as in, kung mahaba siya, sorry. Kayo na lang bahala magpaikli nito. Sorry po talaga. Sana din mabasa niyo talaga to online. Ito na. Malaki talaga magiging pasasalamat ko, guys, pag nagawa niyo yan. The best talaga ang program niyo, guys. Di ako mabubuhay pag wala tong programa to every week. And I love you guys so much. More power to you. Can I have some comments, suggestion from you guys? Nakakahiya baka kasi masabi nila, napakahaba ng hair ko. Wag naman sana. Tao lang din ako na nagmamahal, guys. Nakakahiya pero pahabol naman, guys. So, pakiplay ng song na friend of mine ng MYMP para sa kanya. Sonfred Fernandez of Davao City. Sonfred, ang cute mo talaga.
You think Sonfred's cute, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
because he's gay.
Yeah, funny. And I have a soft spot for gays, diba?
So why is he cute for you?
Well, the way he feels for his friend, yung loyalty niya, his unconditional love for him, yung ugali niya na wala akong care, kahit malaman niya, girl na girl eh, di ba? Sonfred's such a girl. Ganyan talaga ang babae, oh, ang pusong babae. Pag umiibig, Sonfred.
I can see you like it. You agree with the guy?
Well, to tell the guy how he feels about him?
I mean, you think Sonfred should go ahead and tell his friend that he loves him?
Well, we can't stop him naman, di ba?
Yeah, but we can try.
Well, do we want to stop him?
Well, you know, I sort of. I mean, don't you?
Yeah, well, like I said, nothing we say can make Sonfred not do something if he wants to. At pag pinaghintulot ng Diyosa ng kabaklaan, sasabihin niya yan talaga.
Yeah, but Sonfred, you're asking for our help,
True.
diba? No, okay, this is how I think we can help. To tell you to not necessarily tell your friend that you love him. I mean, diba, what for naman?
Eh, kaso he feels strongly about it eh. He wants to tell his friend, we only live once. Life is short. Kahit di maging tayo, malaman mo lang na mahal kita. Maybe that's what he's thinking,
Really,
diba?
you can tell a guy like that?
Well, never underestimate the courage of a girl in love. Mawala man ako sa mundo, nasabi ko na sa'yo na mahal kita. Parang ganun, diba?
But is that necessary? Do you have to do you have to go through that?
Well, we don't have to, but we want to eh. So, you know.
So, another question. What if you tell the friend, tapos the friend doesn't take it well?
If he's secure about himself naman, and I think Sonfred's best friend is, diba?
Well, all this time, diba, he knows that he and Sonfred are just friends.
Well, manhid siya. Tinutukso na nga sila ng mga tao around them. Eh, hindi mo ka ba nakakahalata?
Okay.
Don't tell me it hasn't crossed his mind that Sonfred feels something more than friendship for him. Hello.
It has maybe, but he doesn't want to dwell on it or even encourage it.
Well, yeah.
He did say they're just friends.
And they really are just friends, diba?
Well, he trusts you, Sonfred, that you see him just as a friend.
Sonfred hasn't broken that trust naman eh.
Yeah, not yet. You're right. But if you do tell him, how will he feel, or how might he see you in a different way?
What? You mean he can like Sonfred rin?
I mean, no,
Talaga?
not necessarily. But with all due respect, Sonfred, your friend is straight, diba? So, sabi mo nga, chick boy.
So?
Well, that's that. Things won't necessarily change between you, even if you tell him. So, don't make it worse for yourself.
Yeah, well, Sonfred doesn't want things to change between them naman eh.
Well, kaya nga, so, if things won't change, don't na muna. I mean, you've been friends for so long. He might not necessarily take it well. He might think you were fooling him or taking advantage of the friendship.
Well, just cause Sonfred feels something for Ryan, right? Ryan ang name niya, di ba?
Screen name, ano?
Oh.
Screen name for the
Itago na lang
story.
natin siya sa pangalang Ryan. Okay.
Tago nga ba talaga?
May H, Ryan.
Well, Sonfred, like you said, ang manhid naman niya. If he doesn't know, you love him. So why tell him pa?
To get it off his chest.
And transfer it to his friend's chest.
Maybe the truth will set you free, di ba?
Oh, if he knows it all along, you don't have to tell him na.
Wala assurance, kaya.
Diba? So why assure him pa, Sonfred? You love him and you don't want to love anyone else. Well, I'm sure he knows that. But by telling him, you might put both of you in an awkward situation.
Why naman? Why awkward?
Won't you feel awkward knowing that a person loves you so much, but you know you can't reciprocate it in the same way?
Friends naman sila eh,
Oh,
diba?
yeah. Agree. But there is a risk if you go through this that he might avoid you, Sonfred.
People were teasing them na nga for a time, diba? But his friend didn't leave Sonfred. So, ngayon pa ba?
Yeah, and because your friend believes you're really just friends and people are wrong about you too, friends lang kasi nga talaga kayo.
Well, I'd rather tell the guy than lose the chance to not tell him how I feel. Ganun
Or
yun.
to tell him and risk losing him forever.
Sobra ka naman, forever. Ano ba?
Ikaw, Sanfred, tell him and lose him or love him secretly and keep him as a close friend?
Hirap, tell him pa rin.
Lose him. Sige.
Well, if he's really Sanfred's friend, he'll stay, di ba?
Question, why would you put yourself through that? Why not just keep it to yourself?
Hirap to keep it to yourself eh.
Well,
Kala
yeah.
mo ba? Mahirap yun.
Yeah, I agree. It's not that easy. But some things do have to be kept to yourself. Some things are better left unsaid. This might be one of them, Sanfred.
Well, love him for as long as you can na lang, Sanfred. Kasi hindi ka naman namin mapipigil. Kahit ang Diyosa ng kabaklaan, I'm sure hindi ka mapipigil. And since you know that girls talaga ang type niya, open yourself to the possibility of one day finding someone else you will love too. The way you love or loved Ryan. Diba?
Yeah.
Ha?
Sabi nga, there is someone for everyone.
Ha? Nasaan?
The top 5 most wanted Like Rock on the Like Rock favorites of the week.
Fourth of this week's top 5 most wanted Like Rock is from Beyonce.
If I were a boy. If I were a boy, even just for a day, I'd roll out of bed in the morning and throw on what I wanted and go. Drink beer with the guys and chase after girls. I kicked it with who I wanted, and I never get confronted for it, 'cause they stick up for me. If I were a boy, I think I could understand how it feels to love a girl. I swear I'd be a better man. I listen to her, 'cause I know how it hurts when you lose the one you wanted, 'cause he's taking you for granted, and everything you had got destroyed. If I were a boy, I would turn off my phone, tell everyone it's broken, so they think that I was sleeping alone. I put myself first and make the rules as I go, 'cause I know that she'd be faithful, waiting for me to come home. Come home. If I were a boy, I think I could understand how it feels to love a girl. I swear I'd be a better man. I listen to her, 'cause I know how it hurts when you lose the one you wanted. They're taking you for granted, and everything you had got destroyed. It's a little too late for you to come back. Say it's just a mistake, think I forgive you like that. If you thought I would wait for you, you got it wrong. But you're just a boy, you don't understand. You don't understand how it feels to love a girl. Someday you wish you were a better man. You don't listen to her, you don't care how it hurts until you lose the one you wanted, 'cause you're taking her just a boy. Hi, Cherry and Dylan. I'm Trish412. Just want to share my story. Well, it's quite some time na na-in-love ako sa guy. It's a great feeling being inspired and happy. But in the end, iba naman pala ang mahal nila. Woo! It happened to me twice already. And BSB ako. I really haven't experienced a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. Madami akong friends na guys, so I can say na alam ko na ang mga topak nila mula sa pagiging sweet hanggang sa mga tactics. Too much of the intro. Hehe. Help me naman po. I had a friend since college. His name was Ben. At first, we became groupmates in a thesis project and eventually became close friends. Siguro, history repeats itself kasi na-fall na naman ako. At first, di ko pinapansin ang feeling, pero common friends na namin ang nakapansin na iba na yun. I just noticed, bakit ba inaantay ko lagi na mag-chat siya or send me a simple message na, oy, decoding the meaning of that word, it's like saying, busy ka ba? Busy ka ba? Musta ka na? Kahit madaling araw na nung college pa kami, well, my girlfriend pa siya noon. He asked me if I can bake a cake for his GF that time for Valentine's Day. Syempre naman I agreed kasi gumagawa naman ako at friends naman kami. After the event, his GF added me as a friend sa Multiply and began giving comments on my guest book. As in, thank you, etc. At ito pa, I always see her viewing my pics, especially pag about dun sa bonding moments namin ni Ben at friends namin at sobrang react sa mga pics na, Ben, I love you pa din, etc. To cut the long story short, break na sila. Na sinishare niya sa akin yung breakup nila nung nag-lunch na kami lang after nung seminar na inattenda namin. Di ko makalimutan ng day na yon. Ang daming tumatakbo sa utak ko. Why is he sharing that thing to me?
Even mga personal issues niya, I got my sister's advice. Maybe sobrang comfortable daw yung tao kaya ganun. Pero till now, todo comment pa rin yung ex ni Ben kahit nanood lang me ng concert nung Valentine's this year na di ko naman kasama si Ben. Comment pa siya, buti ka pa, my day. Dream concert ko yan eh. I just replied to her na, too bad, ala akong date niyan. Nung magkita kami ni Ben, nagkwento ko na nagko-comment yung ex niya just to share. Ben sounded like irritated on why his ex bothers me. Ngayon, that we both graduated from college, we still managed to communicate. And he kept on getting my advice on how to do good in an interview or is there a chance of him getting a job at my workplace? Touch naman ako kasi gusto niyang makasama ako, di ba? But I'm having second thoughts about having him as an office mate. Would it be healthy for me to work with him in the same company or would it be better for him to work in a different company for us to focus? Well, happy lang me ngayon kasi may communication kami and at least, even though matanggap siya sa ibang company, same area pa din kami dito sa Makati. Hopefully, we will have more time together. Pwede po ba i-play yung song na Now by MYMP? Kasi parang yung song na to uncertain sa future. Sana nga siya na yung maging first BF ko. Sensya na po kung sobrang haba ng email na to.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Trisha412, di ba? Yun ang sabi-sabi. So that's what Ben's ex, I think, is doing by staying in touch with you through Multiply. She's checking out competition.
Trish412 and Ben are just friends anyway, di ba?
Kahit na, for any girl, a guy's close friend is still a threat, still a rival. In fact, any girl who catches his attention or takes time away from her is competition, you know.
Naman, kayong girls, ano?
Kalaban tayo.
Didn't end up together naman.
Ikaw naman, if they still keep in touch, di ba? Malayo bang mangyari yun? A girl who stays in a guy's radar can always be a target, ba?
Wow, didn't know that.
Or why would the guy keep her on his radar, di ba?
Di ba? Because he may be liking her as a friend. I mean, enjoys the company.
Ganun lang.
Or maybe he would have courted her by now.
Maybe he's getting there. Maybe he's just figuring out how to. Friends nga sila ni Trish for a long time na, di ba?
Well, you're still friends and you're still in touch, Trish. You have a lot to be thankful for.
Ganun lang. Ano ka ba?
Wait for him to tell you something before you assume anything.
Ay, baka BFF lang sila.
Anything wrong with BFF?
Sana hindi lang best friends forever kasi di ba pwedeng next level na? I-promote naman na natin ang relationship natin. Matagal na tayong ganito eh.
Well, di ba, it will happen when it happens.
Ang tagal naman, di ba Trish? Ako nainip ako for you.
Yeah. Well, Trish, ideally, couples really should not be working together kasi minsan nga, mahirap i-separate yung professional sa personal matters, especially if you're in one workplace. But you're not yet a couple, so...
You don't think they can be a
Diba?
couple?
Maybe, maybe not.
Ayun na naman. Trish, I think for now, it's better to be Ben's friend than to be his ex. Gusto mo, ikaw yung ex niya, di ba?
Kawawa
Who has to content
Kawawa
herself with
naman.
making comments on your pics sa multiply na kasama si Ben, 'di ba? Hindi
Oo.
man lang siya maka-comment sa multiply ni Ben. Sa'yo lang, 'di ba? Kakaawa naman yung girl, 'di ba? While you still get to talk to Ben for whatever reason, whether work-related pa yung topic, ikaw pa rin ang kinakausap niya. And for me, sobrang saya na ako doon talaga.
Well, the guy loves
Yeah.
you, Trish, as his best friend.
Ay, nako.
Or
Ano
his
ba
good
yan? Lagi may
friend.
disclaimer.
And because guys usually have another guy as a best friend, it's not so bad that he chose you to be his best friend.
Yeah, actually.
No, hindi talaga bad deal yun.
Yeah, hope that he gets a job at your company, or if not, a job near your company. If it's Makati, kung pareho kayong same area na kayo, diba? Great, diba?
But more than anything, like you said, be happy that you still communicate with Ben. For two people to stay in touch, spending more time together is not a remote possibility. Hindi malayo.
In fact, ang lapit nga, diba?
Oo. This is the first Light Rock poll question for 2009. We featured from Aldi. Mamahalin mo ba yung guy or girl na alam mo namang ginagawa kang panakip-butas to get over their ex?
It turns out, ang dami pala sa atin, no, how it feels to be a panakip-butas.
Well, you wouldn't be one if you didn't allow yourself to be one.
Well, pag nandun ka na, Dylan, you'll agree na rin I think, just to love that person.
So, ang tanong, kanino kasalanan yun? Yung ginawa kang panakip-butas o yung pumayag kang maging panakip-butas?
Pag mahal mo naman nga, you won't think of that na di ba?
Your reactions, and a lot of them, are just ahead on the Light Rock Favorites of the Week.
Di ba that's a nice song, Panakiputas?
Oh, but that's not a nice thing.
Panakiputas na lamang ako. Light rock favorite. W Rock.
Guys, catch the Light Rock Favorites of the Week on W Rock online through a live stream from our website, www.wrock.fm, or through www.hayag.com/wrock.
Or if you're in Bacolod, you can also listen to us on 96.7 W Rock, and in Davao, 95.5 W Rock. For your stories, questions, comments, suggestions, please email us at lrf@wrock.fm.
Hi, Cherry and Dylan.
Hi.
I'm currently getting over my first love. I'd appreciate it if you could play the song What Matters Most. Thank you and more power to you. From Bonnie.
For you, Bonnie, Kenny Rankin, because the light rock you want is the light rock you get.
It's not how long we held each other's hand. What matters is how well we love each other. It's not how far we traveled on our way, but what we found to say. It's not the strangest thing, but all the shades of green. It's not how long I held you in my arms. What matters is how sweet the years together. It's not how many summertimes we had to give before. Early morning smile we tearfully recall. What matters most is that you What matters most is that what matters most is that we love that
Hello, thanks for reading my email. We just heard it. I'm waiting for more advice from you. Please greet my friends on air, Obet, Jimmy, Edmund, Agnes, Lisa, True, and Mamloy. We'll send more updates on my problem. Ayan, thanks. Thanks and more power. We are always listening to W Rock. We love your music. And the voices of the DJs. More power, Hershey. You're welcome, Hershey. Till your update.
Good day, Miss Cherry and Kuya Dylan. Thank you again for reading my email. And Miss Cherry, thank you for adding me to your Facebook account.
You're welcome.
Miss Cherry, Kuya Dylan, I'm sorry for not taking your advice, but I'm trying my best not to email him.
Ikaw
Okay na ako
talaga.
na masilip lang yung profile niya sa Friendster and Facebook. Aha, isang stalker. Isang stalker.
Yan, dito eh.
But you know what? There's someone who miscalled my smart number. Actually, I gave my contact number with him when I emailed him. Ayokong mag-hope na siya yun. But part of me, sana nga siya.
Sige na nga, papangalanan na natin siya. He's Joven Carolino. Oh, ayan, pinangalanan ko na siya. It's up to you guys if you want to mention his name. Eh, syempre, binigay mo na yung pangalan, di ba? Ang tempting naman, syempre, in-air na namin. Maybe kayo ang maging way para ma-remember niya ako. Thanks, Miss Cherry and Kuya Dylan. You're really the best. Miss Cherry, baka hiring kayo. Let me know because I really want to pursue my career in the broadcast industry because I'm a mass comm graduate. Thanks again. God bless to the both of you. You really rock my world. Ingats, Andy. Oy, Andy, no hiring at this point, but we'll let you know. Thanks. Oops! Oh no, Andy, nabanggit na namin yung name niya. Itinago mo pa naman siya sa pangalang Joven Carolino. Tagong-tago, di ba?
So he's the guy na hindi ka maalala. Andy, ano ba yun?
Who knows? He might remember nga daw bigla. I like your persistence, Andy. Ang galing,
Hanggang
ah.
Friendster and Facebook nga lang, di ba? Because
Okay.
if he
Yun
feels
naman.
you're stalking him na, nako, baka lalong he won't want to remember you. Even if he does.
Well, they're at least friends because how else did Andy get through to his Friendster and Facebook, di ba? Di ka naman
just
pwede
like
pag
him.
di ka na-confirm eh.
Yeah, well, just like him, don't be obsessed over the guy, okay? I mean, there is this very thin line.
Well, I think she knows that naman, Dylan.
Yeah, you're a grown girl. We trust you, and we trust that you know what you're doing. Take care, Andy.
Yes, take care, Andy. Hinay-hinay lang, ha? Hi, Cherry and Dylan. I'm an avid listener of W Rock since I was in high school. I think that was over 10 years ago. Pero, di pa ako ganun katanda, ha? Anyway, I really enjoy the music, songs, stories, reports, and kahit nga advertisements. In between songs, nagugustuhan ko na din sa sobrang pakikinig ko. Ha ha ha. Sayang, wala na si Paul. But in fairness to Dylan, he's doing good sa pagbigay ng mga views niya. Si Cherry, na well-loved na ng lahat, salamat, sa kanyang unending advice to those who are in need. Thanks to UW Rock, especially sa inyong dalawa. I was surprised, thanks to UW Rock, especially sa inyong dalawa. I was surprised and sad when I learned that nag-iba na ng management ang W Rock. Matagal na kasi akong hindi nakapakinig kasi I left the Philippines by June last year. Anyway, now that I'm here in Canada, I continue to listen to the webcast daily, as in pagkagising ko before going to work and pagdating ko dito after work. Great, salamat.
Wala akong namimiss na LRF kahit isa.
Nah.
Thanks to the LRF recorded programs. W Rock rocks. I just want to greet my friends and family sa atin and my new friends here, namely Chicks, Bless, Lynn, Chris, Myra, and Tina na nakikinig din lagi, and especially sa mga listeners na nagpa-participate din. Can you please play the song Blue Bayou? Favorite namin ng mga housemates ko yan. Every time na nagkakaraoke or magic sing mic kami at home. Thanks a lot. I hope you'll read this on air, and I'll send you my story next week kasi medyo mahaba, and I badly need your advice about it. Maybe some of the listeners can shed some light on my situation. Thanks again, and God bless. Teddy. Thanks, Teddy.
Thanks, Teddy. We'll wait for your story, okay? For now, Linda Ronstadt to warm up your karaoke expertise or karaoke in case you're in Canada na. So baka ganun na yung pronunciation. Karaoke. Because the light rock you want is the light rock you get.
I feel so bad, I got a worried mind.
I'm so lonesome all the time since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine, looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats with their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Wanna see my baby again, wanna be with some of my friends, maybe I'll feel better again on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine, looking forward to happy times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats with their sails